Oh, did it always smell like this? You would think in a city people could find a civilized place to relieve themselves. Oh. The best vet I can give you is a fellow named Stanley Soriano. He spends all his free time at the High Rollers Lounge in the Neapolitan Casino. Stan is a weak link. Make him feel important, and he'll serve up practically anything on a silver platter. He's a former friend of my husband. One of the most empty-headed coots I've ever had the pleasure of meeting. It's entertaining, really. Tell him anything, and watch the words pass through the void. Me? Oh, that would be a bad idea. You be a doll and handle the communications. I'll meet you back here once the job is done. Oh, don't be silly. I'm like a handler. I have to be present to make sure you get the job done. That doesn't mean I'm going to be the one to do it. Don't you worry about what I'm occupied with. It'll just be a distraction. Don't wait up for me. Or actually, do. One should always have an escape plan.
What's that cologne?
Protect and serve. Normal. Law and order has been restored.
That name will be the death of me. Don't shake hands with Sal. Man's constantly sweating.
Isn't this place too good to be true?
What's that look for? Trying to wrestle? The house always wins, eh? Well, not tonight it doesn't. I've got my lucky charm.
The High Rollers Lounge has an exclusive entry policy. You're not on the list. Don't get any funny ideas.
Ah, one more time. Have you been outside the city? Let me tell you.
New to Atlantic City? Or are you lucky enough to live here?
Keep your nose clean,
aquarium?
kid.
Oh, it's a
What?
marvel.
There's a cold going around.
Go. Head down to the pier and count your ship.
Lots of shooters around here lately. You'd think it wasn't a war.
Get a paradise. Closest we're gonna
Mayor Tim fancies himself the leader of AC.
Maybe I should join the Munis. Do something useful for a change. Every day I see more of the barons in the city. You'd think the munis would hire a gardener.
This is the most happening place in AC. The weather
Royal flush again? You must have the angels on your side, my friend.
You mean you don't see it, Stan? He's playing. Ain't nobody got that kind of luck.
Oh, come on. You know I'd never play you, Stan. You're the man. You know, what I love most about you, Stan, how much faith you put in your friends.
This is ludicrous.
Oh, now what you gonna do that for? You really think he was playing me?
Come on, Stan. 3 royal flushes in a row? You grab that cash and take care of your family. I'm headed out.
Let me tell you, payday's become a myth around here since they put the Confronting with the belts in charge.
Here comes an interruption. You looking at something? Always a shame when you think someone's got your back and turns out they're just playing you. But hey, crazy things happen all the time. Just last week, someone was saying that special chips worth double, but they looked exactly the same. Now, what was the deal with that, huh? At least put some gold flecks on them or something.
This is the most happening place in AC.
Whoa there!
Why those munis
Now, I can hook you up with all kinds of camps. But as for the blood, what makes you think a nobody like you should get access to Atlantic City's most sought-after camp?
Caught Sal tampering with the slots again. Grift is gonna ruin our reputation.
You know, you do look familiar. You don't happen to be one of those out-of-towners helping out around here. Well, all right. A friend of the family deserves a taste of the best our city has to offer. But first, you'll have to prove yourself trustworthy. Provide service for the family, and you'll be rewarded. Cross the family, and you end up on our hit list. See, a young showman known as Zaid stole some blood from our stores a few nights back. He's got a show on tonight. And those who don't respect our rules don't get to live freely. You want the blood? Then that show don't go smoothly. And Zaid gets the message to never even dream about stealing from us again. Orphan? Nah. The only way you get access is if we grant it.
Wonder how long
Or if you're one of us. Zaid had a friend on the inside. One who's already been dealt with. So don't you worry about that. I don't know what kind of carnival mumbo-jumbo they have scheduled over there. It's on the pier. Zaid's the headliner. You figure it out from there.
That grift is gonna ruin our reputation around here.
Broken, mutilated, utterly disgraced, dead. Don't matter to me, as long as the message gets sent. Of course, dead guarantees that. But if you want to take the risk of disappointing us, that's on you. Sounds like we have an understanding. Now listen carefully. You're gonna have to get backstage somehow. Maybe by posing as a cast member. That's your best shot at getting access to Zaid. Once you've got an opportunity, it's up to you how you want to deal with him. I'll meet you outside after the show.
And his pa before him.
Don't disappoint
And his
me.
pa before him.
Capiche?
Wait, what did the pa before that pa do?
Isn't this place too good to be true? Nah, I'm worrying too much.
Like someone...
Some gunshots in?
Lead's got it. Oh, what I wouldn't do if I
Word of advice. Any wise guys starting trouble around here ain't too wise. Let us know if you...
Wonder how long it'll be before the Don shows up.
What am I supposed to do with all this free time and no working television?
You know where I could get a good hope?
How come...
Welcome, welcome. Here to be amazed, shocked, and entertained? Well, tonight, as our lucky 13th customer, you will get all of that and more for free. Congratulations. And you will not be disappointed. Please head straight inside to the stage and take care not to enter restricted areas. We may be a bit late tonight, as we are still awaiting the arrival of one of our cast members. The show simply cannot start without our star clown. Trust me, they are worth the wait. Please enjoy the show.
Right away. Bring any weapons you can. The Scorched are coming, and there's a lot of them.
Beat it. I'm not your tour guide.
I love your vacation wear. Have you been down to the aquarium? Oh, it's a marvel.
The soul that's oversized, not the shoe!
Every second without laughter brings us closer to death.
Can't wait to make everyone laugh!
We're all just minds in a soundless world.
It's the soul that's oversized, not the shoe!
Oh, I just can't wait to make everyone laugh.
Dibbles? Is that finally you? Late on opening night? Who hired you? Was it me? We'll be served on a plate to the ravenous masses with their vicious, quivering jaws. Oh, get to the stage already! They await your opening act! I'm not ready yet. I can't be seen like this. Not just a show, a masterpiece, an indelible memory. Go now, before our audience turns rabid. They must be starving.
Waiting around will be the death of me.
And now, for your opening act, please welcome to the stage the funniest, the wackiest, the most diabolical Star Clown! This zany jokester never shies from a good gag, even at their own expense. But why don't I let them show you what I mean? Nothing stimulates a clown's appetite more than a hearty laugh. A hungry clown will prance and frolic to earn a mouthful of their favorite food, delivered with enthusiasm by their jovial leader. Please welcome this giggle of clowns to the stage and bear witness to their feeding frenzy. For a lesson trick with an explosive twist, watch as this deviously dexterous merrymaker juggles live grenades! Above me! What? Grenades! That's the right word! We'll be passing out more towels to wipe any blood. Let's give it up for our Star Clown!
Oh, I just can't wait to make everyone laugh.
You? What are you doing here? You followed me, didn't you? You better explain yourself. Well, if you're so interested, then fine. You weren't supposed to know about all this. There's no avoiding it now. I used to be the star around here. I deserve to have it back. That stage is mine. I'm taking it from this up-and-coming nobody to remind this city exactly what they lost. Or at least, that was my plan. You being here really puts a damper on things. I was the best singer in Atlantic City. Everyone wanted me. Then the world ended, and everyone changed. That Charlotte bitch started feeding them adrenaline in place of talent. I can't compete with a chemical reaction. My only chance to stay relevant was to join them. I became a showman. I put my act on a dangerous high-rise, let people get off thinking they might see me topple to my death. But I have too much to live for. I was on wires the whole time. I fell one day and the jig was up. After that, the showman wanted my head. I need a chance to redeem myself. These people, they used to love me. They just need to be reminded of that. I get rid of Zaid before the final act. Indispose him, mind you. I'm not a murderer. I go on in his place. Put on the show he was meant to. No safety protocols. I prove to the city that if it's truly what they want, I too can evolve. That I'm still worth something. You and Vincenzo have that situation handled. This family has never needed me. Antonio was always busy, and Abigail followed him like a dog. Vincenzo handled everything around the house, but the crowd... They always loved me. I gave them something. I still have more to give. Then you understand why I have to do this. It's my only chance. I'm nothing without it. Nonsense. They were always complaining about me, calling me a diva. Vincenzo would tell me to get out of the way so he could do things properly. I'm nothing but a failure to them. They have no appreciation. Isn't it too late? I've spent so much time blocking them out, focusing on myself. No, that's a quitter's attitude. I never let anything stop me in showbiz. Well, home might be a different stage, but a show nonetheless.
Is that Evelyn Russo? The disgrace? Oh, Mother has to hear about this. She's gonna send the whole city after you.
Wait! Come back here, you pathetic nobody! So, it's dirty business. Well, nothing new in this city. Now, the final act of this little show involves the star clown, you, throwing knives at poor Zaid against a decorated backboard. There's an obvious option there if bloodshed doesn't make you, queasy. But we do know the showmen take cheating very seriously. And it just so happens that Zaid wears a protective vest underneath his costume. Puts a sour taste in my mouth, knowing exactly how that feels. But it's the showmen who are delusional, not Zaid and I for valuing our own lives. I'll leave the job to you. I need to scram before Charlotte's loyal human dogs sniff me out.
It's the soul that's oversized, not the shoe!
A night of heart-throbbing classics. Where would we be without them? For hundreds of years, art has risked heart and soul, life, and limb. So I close with one last visceral threat. The curve of blade to neck. Tantalizingly close. Assistant! Master of laughs! Let loose! And don't you dare gut me! This? It isn't at all what it looks like. My costume. The layers! Oh! Oh, it's over! Mother! It's over! Oh, I fooled myself! They all see it! Oh, I've got to get out of here! Where can I hide?
Oh, is that wearing my oversized shoes? You think just anyone can honk and giggle? You made me a punchline! I'll make you pay with your funny bone! I'll twist you!
Distinguished guests, clowns, and showmen, brace yourself for an unexpected encore! For this impersonating intruder cannot be allowed to leave unpunished. This is now an open-fire venue. Proceed calmly to the nearest exit, or...
I heard the news. Showmen are gonna have his head. Probably would have been nicer to cut off a limb or two. As promised, a taste of the devil himself. Now, don't you go blabbing about where you got it. Stan's got a tight ship to steer. Now, didn't I just say I got a tight ship to steer? Even if we did have such a doe snooping around the family, who finally got too damn entitled for her own good, I wouldn't tell you nothing about that. Hey, I told you. I don't know nothing about any little pest like that. And you'd be wise to watch your tone with me. You forget who I am already? The Russos are long gone. That is, if there ever was a Russo. I sure don't know any Russos. Now don't you forget what Stan did for you. Capiche?
Gotta admit, there's a certain charm to the show boys.
Beat it. You want your tour.
Tell me you have the dose.
Get away.
You're a lifesaver. All right, Abby. Down the hatch.
Ven? Mom. And... who are you again? Feels... nice. Okay. Yeah, everything's fantastic. It's really amazing.
This is just temporary. We need to find you a real solution. An antidote. You got into this, Abs. Do you know anything about getting off it?
Well, maybe Dad would have told me if he hadn't cut me out. But that's all water under the bridge, though. Everything's dandy now. We're in West Virginia. It's a new start. No more jobs, no more Dad. Everything's good. It has to be.
Dad? Thing is, I've tried to get answers from him about all kinds of things. But if he knows something about Devil's Blood, it has to still be in there somewhere. Maybe you'll have better luck than me. Look, I know it's awkward, but would you try talking to him? Hey. Thanks. You saved my sister's life.
Are you, all right, dear? Who, me? You're really asking? Before I start, we're going to get you out of this conundrum. If anyone knows how to sneak out of a mess, it's your mother. Never mind that there's usually another one waiting. We'll tackle that when we get to it. Yeah, we will. Won't we? Thanks, Mom.